All right, let's turn this way. Good morning. So I want to talk a little bit about the Owzat or Lamborn boxing games. So this one's Let's Rumble. This is the fast game. So there is a career game that uses fast action cards called Return of the Champ, and there's a little guys module for lightweights, straw weights, but it comes with the heavyweights, and it's a fictional universe, and you pick one of 10 contenders, and you try to win a title belt. But what is brilliant about all three? There are three. Again, there is the career game with fictional fighters. There is Let's Rumble, which is a fast game. And then there is the main game, which is called Championship Boxing. But what is ingenious about Owzat and Lamborn games, and I believe Terry Goodchild was responsible for designing all of them, which is why this works. They all use what's called the long game ratings. And you can see on this box or card, I believe anyway, how many ratings. They have all of these ratings. Well, these ratings are shared in all three games. Return of the Champ, that's this card. Let's Rumble, which is the fast game, which I'm about to play right here in front of you guys, my third fight with Grant. And then, of course, there is the big game. And the big game is it's incredible. It's deep. It's got every possible thing. It's a full boxing blow-by-blow sim. But it takes a while, and it's a little bit cumbersome. And to be honest, it is a remarkable game, but I found myself, with the amount of time I have, I'm not playing that as much. Okay, but the point is, they have what's called the long game, which is based on that game, Championship Boxing. So he made sure that his boxers for Return of the Champ could be fought in that, along with a Let's Rumble utilizes these. Now, Return of the Champ uses just these, right? So there's a short game for Return of the Champ. And Return of the Champ, of course, features these cards, and the fights can be over in one flip of the cards, two flips of the card, right? Okay, so that just describes Return of the Champ. Return of the Champ is meant to simulate months in one night, maybe an entire career in one night. You sit down at a kitchen table and you fight a guy's career, 40 fights, and maybe you could finish it in an hour or two, right? Let's Rumble is round by round, see who's winning, points, cuts, fouls, etc. But there's basically one roll, right? And we find out who's leading the round, right? Okay, so that I'm going to do right now. And then, of course, but they all use what are called the long ratings. So Let's Rumble derives its most important statistic from all of these, right? And it's a formula. But meanwhile, right now, Stafford Hope is reduced. I've had him drop. This is a cruiserweight. This is fight number 3. This is the rubber match. Grant and Hope have Hope dropped down from his heavyweight to his cruiserweight. I reduced all of his ratings by 1 to reflect his weight loss. And he has had 2 draw fights versus Grant. They have been unbelievable fights, and they've drawn twice. Now the foul rating I don't adjust because fouls because of his discipline, not because of his weight. So I don't adjust his foul rating, right? And a TKO. All of this stuff I adjust down. And then his favorite punch is the left hook. His cuts don't change just because he drops weight, and then his stamina I didn't drop at 7, right? And over here, of course, Grant's DF, and DF is their ability to control fights. It's a pretty important attribute in all 3 games. All right, I'm getting there. Foul 2. AC 11. ACC is usually your accuracy, how well you throw punches. Oh, sorry. My allergies are off the charts over here, and he loves the right straight punch. So, I have had 2 remarkable fights. So I dropped weight. So I have defended my British Championship title twice at heavyweight. And we decided to drop weight and go for Evander Holyfield's cruiserweight belt. But I had him fight Leon Spinks for a shot at the #1 contender, so then he could get in a fight with Holyfield. Well, he beat Spinks. You destroyed Spinks on points, unanimous. But then he takes on, literally dominated Spinks. But then he takes on Grant, and they exchange rounds, exchange blows in these perfectly clean fights, no cuts, no fouls. It truly remarkable boxing, and no real knockdowns. Matter of fact, the first fight was so clean they didn't even stun each other. The second fight was brutal in that Hope was stunned. One, two, I think 3 times Hope got stunned. He didn't go down. He went down once on a count of 9, but got up. So Hope was almost knocked out by Grant. And so, but it ended, despite all of that, it ended in a second draw. So these two literally fought 2 legendary fights. And so we're going to have a third rubber match. This is going to determine, hopefully, finally, somebody's going to win this fight. And then that'll determine who fights Holyfield for the, as he defends his cruiserweight crown. And then, of course, at some point, Hope has to go back up and defend his championship fight. I will make a roll to see if he makes weight. If he does, he'll get to defend his belt. If he doesn't, he will have to forfeit it because he's overweight. He's underweight, right? Or he's overweight. Now, he can't be overweight, full heavyweight, but he doesn't make weight, right? Okay. I suppose legally you could fight even if you're underweight, right? It's your business if you want to get in the ring with a guy that outweighs you by 70 pounds or something, right? But anyway, it doesn't matter. So, most important is the round scoring chart. Okay, and these are all PDFs. The count chart when you're knocked on your butt, the ref stops fight checks, the foul chart. There is a tree for knockdown results. It tells you how to go about your knockdown follow-ups, okay? Potential knockdowns, and then our knockdown avoidance table, and our follow-up after a knockdown, right? Whether they brutalize them in trying to knock them out in the follow-up. But the single most important thing we need to know to do this is the FR and the FR. So the FR is basically how they're dominating the fight. This is their fight rating. Okay, so right now in round 1, and this is going to be another 10-round bout, he technically is already leading by 2 points, right? You would see this FR 28 is his advantage. He's already 2 points ahead of Grant. Grant has to somehow get more points here to win the round. So my fighter out of the gate is a better fighter. Right? To give you an example, Holyfield's a 32, right? So Holyfield should dominate both these guys, but that's why you fight the fights. Okay, so we roll to find out red boxer, blue boxer. Now here we go. Ding, 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 round 1. Hope has the advantage. Let's see what we get. We get 4-9. So 4 cross-reference with 9 is 9 plus 9 for Grant. So Grant add 9 to 26, so he gets 35 to my 28. That's 7-point difference. So Hope wins the round on points. So 35 tells me he really scored lots of points, right? Lots of punches, hooks, right, straights. He's dominating points. He outscores Hope, right? He's in control first round. Now we see what the judges have to say based on this dominance. He's plus 7 ahead. Referee says 6. Referee says it's a 10-10 round. So the referee gives it to both of them. 3 is 10-9. So he gets the judge 1. And the second judge, 7, is 10-10. So despite 7 points, only one, he's basically in a very close fight here. Round 2. That's it, right? So ding, ding, ding. Again, no cuts, no on that, right? So ding, ding, ding. We get 1-1. Uh-oh, this is going to be big. Oh, 0 points, nobody. Which means I'm up by 2. So now all referee checks are on my side of the table. So Hope gets 6 by 2. That's 10-10. So again, the referee likes both fighters. 0, 10-9, hot dog. So I get a round back. And the third the third judge, 0, 10-9. So I'm technically up by 2 points in the fight. Because so that was so close, but apparently both judges liked the way Stafford Hope conducted himself. So here we go, round 3. Ding, ding, ding. It is all 5. Now 5 means immediately I get a point advantage. 1, I have to take the lowest of 2 dice. 1. So now I'm at 29, right? Automatically before we check the 8. 5, 8 is plus 5. So he gets plus 5 to his 26. You don't keep adding it. It always go back to their base number, 26. 31. So he wins this bout. Even though I got a 5, he's going to win this round by 3 points, right? Okay, so let's see what the judges say about that 3 points. 3 is, wow, 10-10. Man, they do not like Grant. And 8 as far as giving him any advantage, 10-10. So this fight is very close again. And 8, 10-10. So all 3 give it an even round. Unbelievable. That was round 3. Round 4, we've got 10-round fat fight in our hands. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. It is 1. Oh, this could be bad. 1 and 6 is 9 points. So Grant clearly dominating so far round-wise, right? He's going to win his 3rd round in a row on points. We'll see if the judges start to see the same thing. 0, 10, 9. There it is. That's 1. 5, 10, 10. Boy, that second judge, or that judge, the referee's the first one. The judge 1 really likes our fighter. 9, 10, 10. And judge 2 likes our fighter. So right now, he's leading by just an edge. This is why these two have had 2 draws already. So close. And you can see, there's only 2 points difference in their fight rating. Come on, we need a knockdown, Hope. Hope gets a 6-2. 6-2 is +7. So Hope's going to win this one 35-26. That's a 9-point advantage for us. This one is 6, 10, 10. Man, the referee 1 is 10, 9. Okay, we get a little bit from that. And 0 is 10, 9. All right, so when he wins cleanly by the judge's take. And nobody suffered a cut again or a knockdown yet. Ding, ding. And we're looking at this cross-reference blue and red chart, right? Here we go. Wow, 6-0. This could be a knockdown. Yep, KD chance. Bam. So we get a chance to knock him down. Now what we do is we look first at his evade punch. He has to roll 1 or below on 2d6. It's not possible, but we got to do it. So he can't counter punch. That's what that's for, is a counter punch. Okay. So then we cross-reference. Let's go to our tree, and you can see how this works. When a KD result is changed, check your potential knockdown. So my power punching, because I drop weight, is only a 2, so that's not great. His chin is a 5, so I need to roll a 10 plus to knock him down. That's just to put him on the canvas. And 7, no, I do not. So we just keep playing, but I win that round by +9, right? No knockdown. So technically I just stun him. You know, his knees buckle, but he doesn't go down. And I now get 9 added to my 28. That's 37 to his 20. That's 11-point advantage for the referees. The referee's going to like this. 8 is 10-9. Okay, so this is a big one for Hope. 0 is 10-9 for Hope. So Hope's clearly getting this one. And 6 is 10-9 for Hope. So Hope gets all 3 judges in round 6. All right, ding, ding, ding. Hope is, I think, slowly winning this fight. But boy, I've seen this turn in every other fight. 53. So Grant immediately gets points. He gets the lowest of these two, too. So he has 28. So right now it's 28-28. Now we look at 3. 3 and 5 is 3 more points for blue, so he's going to get this 31-28, 3-point advantage, so he wins on points. But both referees give him 10-9, 10-9. The ref and the judge, and Judge 2 gives him 10-10. So Judge 2 really likes our fighter. Now both fighters have a stamina of 7, so this means they both now go down. Their fight ability will drop by the highest of these 2 dice. So, okay, 3. So Hope now drops to a 25 for the remainder of the fight. Unless he's cut, then it's even worse. Grant, it takes the higher. Oh, right, Grant is down to a 20. So we have a huge advantage now as fatigue sets in round 8. Right, so that's our base points. We have a 5-point advantage now as fatigue sets in. Let's see if Hope can turn that into a victory here in the round 8. Round 8 is 9. Oh, this could be a KD. Yep, bam. He punches him hard. Another chance at a knockdown. Evasion. 2. Well, it's too bad he's not he could have counterpunched, but 1 doesn't get it done. Is there a counterpunch chart I'm missing? Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I think they just have to roll under. 2 dice 6, it has to be under their EV to get a counterattack. Okay, so no EV. So these guys, neither one of these guys are ever going to counterpunch out of a knockout. Okay, remember, I need to get, to knock him down, I need to get a 10. Plus, no. So again, I get a 9-point victory. right, which gives me 34 to his 20. That's 14-point advantage with the judges. The judges say 3, 14 is 10-9. So Hope, in my opinion, 6. 6 is 10-9. And the second judge is 9, which is 10-10. How could he give it to him? God, I don't like that judge. Round 9. We only got 2 rounds left, and it looks like it's going to be another decision. Unbelievable. We've had a chance. Twice we stunned him, and we could not burn him down. And 5, so we're going to get an advantage. We get the lowest of these two. 1, so we now are at 26. 8, 5 and 8. 5 and 8 is plus 5. Plus 5 to his 20 is 21 or 25. We still beat him by 1. Hot dog. So we're at least up on him here. 3 is 10-10 though. 6 is 10-10. So we really didn't beat him at all. And 5 is 10-10. So it turns out, although we beat him on points, the referees call it even. This is it. Final round. Ding, ding, ding. This is huge. And we get 4-1. 4-1 is plus 5, 31 to 20. We're going to win this fight, I hope. 11-point advantage for us. 5 is 10-9. 7 is 10-9. And the last judge is 10-9. Wow, we're going to win this fight finally, I think. So you can see we've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. Now, last fight I won 6 rounds, and it still ended in a draw. But he had 2 knockdown chances. And actually, he knocked me down to a count of 9, which gave him an 8, which really is how we got the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. He won 4 rounds. So right now, it's 6-4 again, which is what happened last time. I tallied everything up. It ended up in a second draw. I will tally all these up and let you know who wins. But this is Let's Rumble in a nutshell right there. All right, here we go. So I just finished. My battery died in my camera, so I had to switch cameras. Now, we're tallying the final judge. So far, it is, we've got it unanimous. This judge could split it. Let's see if it's unanimous. So, but it looks like Hope's going to finally, in the third fight, finally defeat Grant. So we get 10 points. We get 10, even though that round went to him. We get 10. We get 10. So I think we're going to win this finally. We get 10. We get 10 for the third judge. 10. 10. Man, we never lost a round in that guy's eyes. 10. 10. I think we're going to get 100 points in this. 10. Yep, 100 points. We're going to win this unanimous. Wow, 100. Judge 3 gives it to him. 10. 9. 10, 10, 9, 9. Yep, we're going to win a unanimous decision here. This is fantastic. Finally, although we did not KO him, I think we're going to finally beat him. Yep, 96. So we win it. It's a UD in 10 win for Hope. So Hope now goes, believe it or not, Hope climbs to a record with that. He finally breaks the string of draws with Uriah Grant and will have his shot at the title belt against Evander Holyfield. His record now is 19 fights, 12 victories, 6 KOs, 5 losses, and 2 draws. Is Hope. Fantastic. He is now the #1 contender for the cruiserweight title. There it is. And that is Let's Rumble. I didn't want you guys to watch me have to calculate everything. But there it is. He finally, in the rubber match, the third fight. Legendary fights. This would go down in history as 3 of the best fights among the cruiserweights. Uriah Grant and Stafford Hope, my fictional contender from the career game, pushed into the real world. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but these are all boxers. So this is how many boxers come. They're all in list form, right? Every weight you can imagine for the Owzat game. So it's hard not to recommend Owzat because of the sheer number of fighters you get. And 3 different styles of boxing games support those ratings. Incredibly difficult not to like the UK game. Okay, so and 2 of those games can be purchased via PDF. So you can get them like overnight. Barbara's fantastic about filling the orders and getting them PDFs emailed to you like the next day. So she's very good. All right, bye-bye.